another Sleep Token song. The one emergence that I did, a lot of people commented on it and watched it. And I did like it, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna jump down the journey and watch everything. So I wanted to give it another video and see what I thought about it. And this was one of the ones I saw a lot. So this will be, if I like this, then it'll be on the list. But let's go. This is Sleep Token. Take Me Back to Eden. All right. Sounds fancy. All right, here we go. And I know some people said I was like hyper critical over the lyrics. I mean, that's just the way I am in general. And I know a lot of people said it's the lore, and you kind of have to understand the journey and the story, which I can understand. It's just my brain, it can't help itself. But I'm gonna do my best. Here we go. I knew a girl named Eden once. Never mind.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fall.
Hold on, real quick. I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Did he say phosphorescence? All right, hold on.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed.
That's crazy because I kind of know what the word means. It's like getting light and then retransferring it, like while taking the energy out of it, or something like that. It's just weird that someone's. I know a bunch of words nobody ever says, but I think that's what it means. All right, never mind. My bad. I apologize. I couldn't help myself.
Through spaces, see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you where to go. We dive through crystal waters, perfect oceans, but no one told me not to breathe. And now the weightlessness recedes. Mama, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect. You're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth. You know my desire. All will travel far.
Hold on. For when I still don't know. This is my second song ever listening to him, but it just listening to him with how he sounds, the cadence, and then the beat, how it's structured. It just seems like the influence is so many different genres. I just like that instantly. But what did he say? Patient violence along both lines. What was it? Along both lines. I was gonna say highway hire. No, that doesn't make sense. All right, my bad. I'm sorry. I like lyrics when I like them.
Back your sharpest teeth, you know. Violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
Pathway higher. Okay.
All will travel far beyond the path of reason. Take me back to Eden. Take me back to Eden.
I like this shit. I already do because I get. I'm gonna make myself feel like I'm like a master of music, which I'm not. I just listen to so many different kinds of music, from Chris Isaac to DMX, to Slipknot to fucking the Scorpions. Shout out my dad, his favorite band, to George Michael's and Chris Isaac. Like I with like the deep drums in the background that are almost faded away. It's within that first verse. It just, I don't know. It's kind of unlike anything I've really heard in this genre, really, and I don't even know what to call them. Guess rock would be the easiest, and I know some people said there is some screamo stuff, and like I said, people hate when I say it that way, but within reason, I can work with it. But I like the they're like the Gumby of music. They just fit with everything.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up.
I wasn't ready for that. My bad. But if I needed to prove my point, all right, here we go. Here we go.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves.
Get out of here. What do you say? I'll take a pound of flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub? Hey. Hell, okay. Yay! Yeah, we like that over here. Don't we? I just threw Garfield. Never mind. But we do like that. Okay.
Since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub.
Hey!
White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become. My mind, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence.
I don't quite understand. What do you say? What do you say? Winged insect, your funeral pyre. I don't know if he's talking about like the scope of the relationship or who they are as individuals. That one I'm not quite getting, but I do like the what do you say? I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired. That's just an interesting line. And it does make sense, but I don't know in what context it's being said in. But I like the line. But yeah, I don't get the insect one. But you can let me know in the comments, all right? Don't hate too much on me.
These wires, I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
They're tough. All right. All right, relax.
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it. And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. And I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. No amount of self-absorbed fury will bring back the glory of innocence.
Their pauses and it's just their little intermissions I think are done so well. I don't really know how to explain it, so I'm not gonna try to. But y'all probably know what I mean. That guitar at the end is filthy though. It reminds me of like a lot of the guitar like solos within the Queen of the Dam soundtrack. If you know, you know. Should listen to this. Great soundtrack. Anyway, I'm glad, but I kind of predicted it. It was going to be a song where I was complimenting everything else, and then the screamo would kick me right in the dick, and I I would not be expecting it, which is exactly what happened. But I did have a little heads up because some of y'all were like, there is some screamo. It's only a little bit, which like I said, it's not that I hate it or can't stand it. A full song of it, yeah, I can't do it. Just being honest, it's just not my thing. I can't do it. But when it's well used, just like autotune, I don't really like autotune at all. But if it's well used and like it adds to the portion it's in, like I'm cool with it. Like with there, it was at the very end. What was it? 2 lines. What? Take me back. I think they just said take me back to Eden twice. And it wasn't like when I say like screamo. I know a lot of people hate like that description. It's not that. It's when Lord Mephisto is coming through the speakers, and like, all right, if you can imagine a bear singing a song, that's the screamo I'm talking about. Just thought of that right now. Beautiful analogy. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. That's fine. I can still understand what they're saying. So that's still even not really what I referring to when I mentioned that. But I like this, man. I so far, and it's gone through both songs to where I feel like they can hit on every genre, and they include a lot of different elements from songs and genres that I guess maybe, well, I didn't think, because the first one had me in shock. But I just noticed a lot of different influences, and I know a lot of hardcore. It's fans from every artist or band. They're gonna say no, this is all original, and that's fine. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm just saying all great artists take influence from other great artists. It just is what it is. But either way, I like this. All right, I'm in now. I'm in. How should I go through their discography? Like, is there like a certain track list or like a store? I know a lot of people listen through people's songs differently, but let me know. And based off of what everybody says, whatever's the majority, that's the way I'll do it. And yeah, I'm excited for it. I like this. All right. They caught me by surprise, and I didn't think I was going to like this much, but I do. So let me know in the comments if there's a list I should go through in order, or if it's just whatever. You just listen to anything. Let me know. Whatever most people say, that's what I'll do. And hope to see y'all around next time. We'll keep it going. But yeah, I like this a lot. And yeah, everybody stay safe. Take care. Love y'all. Peace.